Hi, Dr. Gianna. My name is Sydney Yingles, and I am doing the interview for the assistant, administrative assistant position. As far as a person being skeptical and pain or just frightened about a new situation that they're going into, as far as the potential of getting them help. Um, is relatively simple. As far as being frightened, I myself have personally been frightened in numerous situations, and I've also worked as a secretary or in child care when a child is specifically frightened when going into new experiences. An instance is when I was a secretary for Young Scholars Institute, basically a child center. I had to reassure children that were nervous about coming into the facility and leaving their parents for a long period of time and not knowing anyone. I assisted the children with giving them learning aids and getting to know them on a first day basis and assuring that the parent will be informed about any aspect of how the child is doing and feeling in that moment, assuring that the child will be in the best care with with the tutors that we had, and having the introduction with myself guiding the parent and the child with the coordinator and the tutor per se, and having them have a direct interaction as well, and having a positive smile and a warm heart and being open minded. I think that's very important when you're coming into a situation where you don't really know anyone, or it's a new moment for them. And especially when it's very clear that if a person is nervous, like as coming in for physical therapy and it's their first time, you want to reassure them that everything is going to be okay. So, yeah. As far as a person being in pain, specifically, what I've learned from my personal experience is you always want to calm them down, because I know like being in pain is very frustrating. So you would want to calm them down with like an encouraging spirit, and also you would want them to elevate their legs or their other ligaments that are very like much in pain. Assure them that they will be seen as quickly as possible, as well as being in the entity of giving them ice or any aid that will relieve the pressure within the amount of time that they're waiting. I remember when I was in the hospital and I had to deal with being in pain, waiting for the doctor. It was simple. The nurses adjusted like the pillow and made me feel like I was very much comfortable. And that is key when someone is in pain. And they also had a good smile and a warm heart as well. And lastly, as a person being skeptical, um, you as a person that they first see when they walk in the door, it's very important to answer any questions that they may have and have an open mind. And even if you don't know what exactly how to answer, or even if you're not sure of the answer, you always want to try at the best of your ability with the knowledge that you have about what you're talking about in regards to the company or the experiences that you've been through while working or whatnot. And if not, then you direct them to the person that you would expect for them to like understand and get a better um answer and everything. But you always want to be warm and answer the questions to your ability. A time where this happened to me was when I was before I graduated college. I'm a recent graduate, and before I graduated, I was looking for a programs for the next step of my college career. And I had a lot of questions, and I was very curious about things from why is this program the best program in the school? Why is the school like number one? Like what's the financial aid options and all that other stuff? And I was very nervous and very assuring and everything like that by the facilitator, because she was actually the most helpful person, because she actually broke it down in ways that were were assuring, and also she gave me different scenarios and different knowledgeable intakes that I could take from it, like positive and negative, and personal experiences while she was working there. So also um she also gave me her email and everything. So she was very assuring and made sure I was very knowledgeable and very much um welcomed and understandable about the whole college process. I think that with having the knowledge of the information that you're working for and the position that you're going into, and the knowledge about the company, it's very, very important to have that, and being an open minded, because you never know what questions are going to be thrown at you, but you must stay calm and must stay positive and encouraging. Okay. I think this is it, and I hope that I answered the questions very relatively well. I look forward to meeting with you and discussing myself in a interview. Thank you. Bye bye.